Okay, so yeah, I would say with Maeve mainly doing the punching, gets that 25-pound arm.
Alright, we are going, fellas.
So you're swinging a weight of 25 pounds, the normal speed of 8. Which is a big fucking step up in force. Anyway.
D&D stuff is all ready to go.
I might just have to full restart my computer. That's
Uh-oh. What's happening?
Why?
My mouse is not able to interact with anything except for Discord.
Is your mouse? Your mouse is plugged in though, yeah? What the fuck?
My mouse is.
Did you unplug it and plug it back in?
Yes. I know how to do IT shit.
Look, all I know is unplugging and plugging back in works on computers and humans, okay? Turning it off and on again is one of the most basic principles of fixing something.
Do you know why it fixes things so well?
Because it allows it to be like, oh shit, right. Essentially.
Okay, yeah, TLDR, imagine you're lost. You don't know where the fuck you are. Would you rather to continue not knowing where the fuck you are or wake up at home and know exactly where you are?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a great way to put it.
He's got a point.
Yeah, I gotta push the whole ass power button. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Just see him reach
Gotta
over
start
and
without
freeze.
him.
It gives
Oh, well.
people to get through the.
Well-
gives them time to get through the ads, because we got
Maeve's
ads
gemstone
now.
liquidates, and you now have liquid topaz.
Well, shit.
I don't think gems can be turned into a liquid.
I wouldn't think so. Let me ask
Can
Google.
gems be a liquid?
Can gems melt?
It's possible, it says.
Yeah, gemstones.
It says it would only happen under extreme pressures and temperatures.
What does molten diamond look like then?
Diamond melts around 7,280 degrees Fahrenheit under extreme pressure. Does not specify the pressure.
Why?
I can only imagine what that would look like.
So what?
What?
Chad's wanting me to do jumping jacks. They redeem
Right, since she's
jumping jacks.
since she is affiliate, she has channel points now, and chat can get them and redeem stuff, and one of them is jumping jacks.
Some dude, how dare you?
So if you keep her stream open, then you'll slowly gain channel points, and then you can redeem jumping jacks.
I put a limit on it though, so it's not gonna happen a million times, and there's like a time limit between them as well, so you don't go crazy. But my god. Fine, since we're waiting for Trent.
Why'd you close the thing?
I don't care. Also, I just don't wanna. I ain't
I'll
giving
still
no.
watch you anyway.
I don't care. I know.
You should turn your camera on so I can see. That weirdo. I mean, she's actually doing them.
She does. She does actually do them.
I did it.
I saw.
I did them.
Oh, by the way,
Now
Recipe,
Chat has no proof, so.
did I explain
no
to you,
proof, but
Recipe,
I
why I
did.
rolled 1,500 d8s?
You rolled 1,500 d8s?
Yes, in the roll 20 thing, I rolled 1,500 d8. The reason is, I was looking at the average. There was a short somebody did about like your magic items got stolen. DM. Did they take my old spellbook? Yeah. I spent every long rest since we turned level 5 putting a glyph of warding in on every page of that book. Good. I think we need to start a new campaign. You beat this one. The average book is 200 to 400 pages, so I did 300. and a Glyph of Warding does 5d8 fire damage or radiant, whatever, 5d8 damage. So one glyph onto every page, exploding all at once would do 1,500 d8s, which is about 4,500.
Meaning I have a nuke now.
He does not have a full 3. You have 20 pages with a glyph on each side.
I have a mini
40.
nuke.
So 40 glyphs of warding.
Correct. Times 5. Times 5 for the damage.
Which is 200.
Why does Brandon have this?
200 d8.
Which minimum probably kills somebody.
Oh, yeah.
But why does Brandon have this?
Because it was fun.
Yeah. Why not?
Some dude says a
Yeah.
nuke is a nuke no matter the size. Also, I fixed the jumping jacks so they're more expensive. So, fuck you.
Yeah, there are 800 strawberries now, unfortunately.
Yes.
Are you looking at it?
800 You? How did... What the fuck?
I wonder if I have enough. Hold
Not again.
Right now I only have 300, so can't do much.
on. How many do I
God.
have?
Maybe I need to make it more expensive. Is that what you're telling me?
I have 900 strawberries!
I'm making it
I
more
cannot-
expensive.
I can't.
I'm making it more
Time
expensive.
limit is there. The time limit is there. I can't even do it.
I'm making it more expensive.
No! Not fair.
901 strawberries. That's actually kind of funny. 1001.
Be right back.
There we go. Perfect.
Did that motherfucker just say BRB?
Oh my god.
God,
You just got back and he's already leaving.
are we ever
Oh
gonna
my
start this fucking
God.
session?
Never, apparently.
Beard, did you ever watch the video I showed you?
Part of it.
Mother, can you brush and braid my hair?
I got hooves.
Birdman.
What? Honey, I have hooves. Did you think this through at all? Shit, I'm gonna show y'all this one. It very quickly entered my library of vocal stems.
Oh?
It's so fucking
Also-
good.
I also downloaded the game you got me, by the way, Trent.
Well, that's
Windjammers
thumbs
2.
up.
Go to game.
Hey, welcome back. Wait, what is this?
The first gen of My Little Pony, but dubbed. Oh,
Thank you, SB. Thanks for the subscription with Prime.
What do you want? I need your
I
Appreciate it.
forgot I had that sitting around, so I decided to use it.
Oh, thanks.
But I need your dexterous. I will cut these off. I will cut them off. Actually, I swear to God. Stop
Okay.
coming to my house. All of you. I have a life. I have a life. Come inside.
Is this My Little Pony?
Yes.
Honey, what's the matter with you?
Okay, what?
I thought this perfect hair would make me beautiful, but it didn't. Honey, words don't matter. They don't. No. Personality. Now that's what you need. A personality. Oh, now you go work on that. Okay.
I've seen old My Little Pony. I've never seen this though.
God, I fucking love that video.
Fuck?
Mother, will you brush and braid my hair? No, what? Honey, I have hooves. Did you think this through at all? How will I look beautiful?
Some dude's just, what the fuck am I listening to? Apparently it was really old My Little Pony.
It's dubbed Gen 1.
Oh,
My
it
Little
is?
Pony. Yes,
Okay. Damn.
but just the Megan. What? What do you want?
Oh my god.
Can you brush and braid my? I will cut these off.
I will cut these off, actually.
I have a life. I have a life.
Oh, so dramatic. Oh my god.
Come inside. Just the
Oh my
defeated ass.
The
Come inside.
straight faces just looking at each other.
Yeah, so that very, very quickly entered my vocal
Oh
stand.
my god.
I was
By the
playing-
way, I wanted. Sorry, I got reminded of something real quick because we was talking about dubbing, and I thought about Theater 1. We had to redub over cartoons, and so we had choices of different like cartoon scenes, and one of them was Smurfs. And the dude in my class, because we got to choose our groups, immediately came to me first, and he, whenever we were talking about it later, he said, "I came to you first because I knew you could do what's the evil guy's name?" That
Gargamel.
Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
Gilgamesh?
It's Gilgamesh.
Yeah, he comes to me, and his reasoning for immediately getting me was because he knew I could do a Gargamel voice.
Gargamel.
He said I would do a perfect Gargamel voice, and I was like, thanks.
That's
Not
just
sure
'cause
how
you
to.
look like Gargamel.
Was he right?
You do.
Yes, but those wretched, sniveling little Smurfs.
Oh, it's been a while since I've watched
I have to
Smurf.
fucking pull up a Gargamel Smurfs. See if I can
How
find
has
the
the Smurfs come up in my life 2 times in a row in as many days? Both during D&D sessions.
If only some good luck will come our way for a change. Anyway, D&D. All right.
Here we
I'm
go.
not asking. You're ready. So,
Okay.
Wait!
I'm gonna go piss.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You already did.
I didn't get all of it out.
We're starting at the
Yes,
time
baby.
usually Jerem's campaign would have started.
Look, you can blame my fuck ass work for that, okay? I
That's
dealt
true,
with my
that's
truck
true.
coming in at
That's true.
fucking like 4 o'clock. 3 sets of my freezers breaking down and not working. Having to pull product, deal with Tweedledee and dumbass repair guys.
Oh,
And
was I
somebody
back?
who doesn't. Yeah, because they had to repair the fucking thing that we had to pull product from. And then my entire breakfast section freezers stopped working.
Oh.
So I had to pull all the product from the bottom layer. And then in the section of freezer doors where I pulled all the shit from the bottom and we pulled the things, these motherfuckers flipped the fan cover in a way so that they couldn't get it out and it got stuck on the top shelves. So I had to remove all the product from the shelf above it and remove the shelves so they could get it. Because they're idiots.
Okay.
And they went up to the roof for fucking something. I don't know.
Why were they on the roof?
I don't know! Anyway.
Oh, sorry. Some dude needs to go get a beer real quick.
Too fucking bad.
Time out,
Just
time
use
out.
the blade with a hammer next time.
We have
Yeah,
one, but we
yeah.
could use a second one.
Time out.
I'm really glad I have a drink in front of me.
The only time
I
you
do too.
ever
What
truly
about
win
that?
at D&D is when you cause the DM physical and mental anguish.
This should be great, I'm sure.
It's okay, I'll just double the amount of enemies you fight for the
I
next 10
second that.
sessions.
I
second
bet.
that.
Some dude
I will now
says,
make
he's like,
every
give me a
single
moment, I
magical
just
item
need to go
cursed.
to my gas station
I
real quick.
I
bet.
also second that.
Alright,
Have
Shut
you-
the fuck. You don't matter. Shut the fuck up.
Have you heard of the D&D magic nuke concept?
Like the fucking glyph of
The
warding
book?
book.
No, it's a bomb. It's like a magic bomb. It drops like 100 square kilometer area. All magical items just become normal items,
That's just an anti-magic field.
but permanent.
Do you know what an anti-magic field is?
No,
Hey, do we want to start the
Well, anti-magic field doesn't permanently change a magic item to an inert item.
No, I get that, but anti-magic fields can and typically are permanent.
Anyway! Dan fucking D! I'm taking a drink, hold on. You have as much fuck around time as it takes for me to take this fucking drink. Don't talk about One Piece.
Brent, no.
Why can't we talk
Trent,
about
put it
One
down.
Piece?
Trent, put it
He
down.
unplugged his microphone.
It's currently on webcam.
It's on like.
Oh,
Trent has
Oh.
never sounded better.
Oh,
oh my goodness.
yeah.
In power, all of this can be yours and more. I hid it all in one place in one piece. I didn't hear what the. Yayo, dreaming. Don't give it.
Some
Why
dude
can't we
said,
talk about One Piece?
Some dude said
If
this
I
has
just
as
keep
much
talking
of
about
a-
One Piece, we'll stall. So there's this.
So,
His
All
name
right.
is Monkey D. Dragon. He's the father of Monkey D. Luffy and the son of Garp.
Alright, so you get unmuted whenever I'm done doing the recap, and there's no One Piece. One Piece does not exist in my world. Go fuck yourself.
There's this guy named Luffy, and like the
So, what ends up happening is turning off your video, Trent. Fuck you. What happened last time? The group just still wrought with grief, watching their friend be essentially evaporated, leaving from the bar. Nox going to John and having a conversation, letting him know, informing him he was a changeling. There being a bit of a awkward interaction with Alistair. Brenham and Maeve were not sure where Nox was, and so went to Gorthadek to figure it out, to see John and Gorthadek conversing about their deals for the produce and the things that John farms, to help fill Gorthadek's bar with produce for all the dishes that he makes. And in this, you learn that Nox was at John's house. You got Nox had the most powerful escort pay for your diamonds, for Nox's spells, and take you to Avagera, the planet up in the sky. So, God damn it, Recipe. God fucking damn it. Your video's going too. Fuck you. So, in this place, with Gorthadek's help, you convince the king to make your way, to allow yourselves to try and find the missing people. You know that they have gone somewhere into a forest and gone missing. That's all you know. You know that they might still be alive. And you also learn that time flows differently here. A couple days, it can be a couple weeks. A week can be a couple months. So if you're done quick, it'll be done even quicker. If you take a while, it won't be too long. With a race that Maeve won handily, and passage to Thortum to sell supplies and gain some ground to hopefully get enough gold to make a full trip there and back. We now find the party going to. God damn it, David. You find the party now in Thornton. You get your fucking privileges back.
Okay, so Monkey D. Dragon.
The Monkey D. Luffy.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
I want.
Also, did you read what I wrote?
No,
already
your handwriting
canonized-
is shit.
He turned
already-
off his
yeah.
camera, but
I
I read
already
it. I
said
read it.
Pixelization.
Oh no, I already canonized One Piece and Maeve's backstory, you fucking dweeb.
Yeah, well, guess what? Doesn't
Elbozo.
exist.
Alright,
Don't care.
I don't exist anymore, let's go.
Nah, just that part of your backstory. Don't worry.
But it's like one of the coolest parts of my Crispy, you're not even
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if that's supposed to be fascism or racism.
Help, help, I'm being oppressed.
Oh my god.
I never elected you to be our DM.
Well, finding souls in a river is certainly no way to go about declaring king.
Oh man.
Stop quoting
Anyway.
back on and get back to D&D.
We are on our bullshit
same thing,
today.
actually,
I
honestly.
should say I'm
Anyway,
right. Back
you are now.
equally on my bullshit character.
It's that. I hope you know that's pointing at Trent for me.
That's
So
pointing
yeah.
at Trent for me as well.
that's
Nope.
pointing to nobody.
Up.
There. Nope.
Well, you heard him.
changed
I
its
am
mind.
God. So I canonize the entirety of One Piece.
No, that doesn't say God. That says gay.
This is
Ah, damn. Well, I guess he's right, so.
he's God and he's gay.
Oh my
God,
god. He's
Damn
gay.
Anyway, I like how Respi's just here now. Just a.
He's just hanging out.
Just a-
He's just chilling.
Just a
He's coming to
low-key
watch
chill
it happen.
guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, as you guys make your way out of the magic wagon, arrived in Thornton, your first thought is, why is this not the main city? Why is this not where the king presides? When you came into this world and viewed everything along the plateau, it was definitely magical. The ground would get damaged but repair itself. The buildings, though, seem simplistic. There was magic kind of just thrumming along the air. The very idea of a forest that has just monsters appearing seems very strange, but there was just always an idea and a feeling of magic everywhere. That feeling of magic is not. It's not that it's not present, it's just that now it is more present through visibility than feeling. There's a mix of towers rising 30 stories with regular houses all around, both mini and regular and large skyships traversing across, small skyships just across the city, larger across other cities, and the biggest, who knows? People either flying around or walking. The streets, maybe 10, 12 feet wide. But around there thrives a feeling of culture. Still predominantly human. About 40% human populace. But while looking around, there is a lot of different people. A lot of different races. Part bird, part bunny, part sheep, part dragon, halflings, gnomes, fairies. Any that you can think of. It's all here. There's children running, playing in the streets. There's people having a conversation. There is livelihood in just radiating from buildings and bars nearby. And feels both alien but familiar for all of you, since this is truly the first feeling of a big city that maybe some of you are used to from your previous life, and maybe some of you are not. What is it you do?
Good question. Sorry, I need to like physically let the bit go.
You originally said you had supplies to sell.
Oh, that's true. I do need to do that.
Right.
You better not be selling my ashes.
Oh yes. Okay. Is there any stores about that look like they would accept dragon
ashes.
scales and claws?
You look around and there's not really a whole lot of description on the outside of buildings besides like very vague esoteric names. There's a place that's called the Water Wheel, which I'm not very sure. There's Indomitable Hammer, like, as almost people are trying to be either extra unique or don't care, and people just will figure it out on their own. So nothing really looks, at least on the outside, besides what one or two open air forges you can see along the street.
Mm.
Helpful.
Okay.
You can ask, you can just go looking.
I mean, I might just wander by like stores and just kind of like glance in and like see if they already have like stuff that are kind of like dragon scales and claws or whatever.
I'm down for a
Right.
little window shopping.
See if they.
As you
anyone
walk down the
want 'em.
street, go ahead, head towards Water Wheel, and as you walk in, you realize it's a bar. It's definitely not there. There is another place called Indomitable Spirits, and you look in, and it seems to be a potion shop. I keep looking every now and again, like, see a shop of like swords and weapons, forge, and then finally you come across to one that is simply called spellcrafting supplies.
Oh.
And you think, try there.
Well, what's it called?
Spellcrafting supplies.
Straightforward. Lovely.
Very straightforward. Very different compared to some of the names around.
Yeah, I mean, Nox heads on in to check it out and see what's up in there. See if we can sell the stuff.
You head in, and there is a lot of different things, twigs and jars, just strewn around ivory, incense, parchment. Like, there is a modicum of stuff. And at first you don't see anybody at the table, but as you go up to the desk, you see a small pointed green hood, and you like get their attention, and immediately turn is a small Kenku.
Adorable.
And it goes, grabs, pulls stool, goes, what? Joe!
Oh,
I sell.
we
Do you buy?
Yes.
We're looking. We have some dragon scales and I have some dragon scales and claws that I've been wanting to sell. They're in pristine condition if you would want to buy them.
Again. Cool. And it's at this point the very odd speech patterns. In fact, give me a nature check. Everybody who would like to hearing how this Kenku speaks.
Okay, I'm getting my dice.
Q.
Eight.
Nature. Uh, 13.
13. All right, I'd say Brenham and Knox get realize this. Maeve probably hasn't interacted with Kenku all that much. You realize the odd speech patterns are because Kenku do not have a language. They mimic. So all the phrases and words they say has been from something else they have heard and are now mimicking to you.
Okay. Nice. Nox just says I have 10 pristine dragon scales and 4 claws. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in buying.
Take a look.
Pull them out.
You pull them out, and they immediately you set them on the table, and they're fairly large scale. So one scale could be used just as a shield if you attach straps to it. And takes a look, kind of like beak open, hot air, rub with feather. Looks at the claws, like the massive claws of the dragon. And it was 10 scales and how many claws?
4.
And 4 claws. They hop down and speedy walk over to a back door. After maybe a bit of rummaging you hear, they come back out and have written on a piece of paper for the 10 scales they're willing it says 100 for each scale and 150 for each claw by the size and the quality of the claws and scales.
Let me pull out my calculator.
So that'd be 1,000 gold. It'd be 1,600 gold total.
Okay. Yeah, I think that should be good. Do you guys have anything else that you need to sell, or?
And you see there is a large amount of things here. If you have any spells that require specific monetary components, you assume this would probably be a good place to get them.
Oh. I'd rather not be carrying these around for 20 more sessions. I have 6 manticore spikes and 6 shitty black dragon scales.
You have 6 shitty dragon scales and 6 manticore spikes.
Yes. I'll take what you can give me.
They look at the quality, and you see the head kind of reel back a little bit. Take the paper where it says 100 and just mark out the second 0 so it just says 10 and holds it up. For all? Each.
Take it 50. Deal.
They hop up, look at you, Nox, go, good deal?
Oh no, not for his. This is just me.
Okay, they slide that over, hop down. It was 6 needles and 6 scales.
Yes.
So that's 120 gold. That they pass over to you. And are you taking the deal, Nox?
Yep.
All right, they hop down, scurry back into the back, and they come back out and hand you 160 platinum, which is 1,600 gold.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your service.
They slide everything back, and they jump up on the desk, and they are now like eye level with you, and you go, "Have a great day."
Oh, yes, thank you. You as well.
And then immediately start like scooping it up as much they can carry like 2 at a time, and start like bringing it slowly into the back.
That is funny. I guess we head out unless anyone wants anything else.
Oh no, I'm broke.
Ah.
I don't need anything, so
I'm pretty sure I don't need anything else here for like spells at least, because I'm pretty sure we got everything that I needed for spells last time.
I will say there is also Greater Restoration, which I can't remember if that does healing, or if it just does.
I mean, I don't have that equipped for me at least.
I don't think Greater Restoration is healing. No. Lesser or heal, or am I wrong? No, never mind. I always thought Lesser and Greater Restoration healed as well. Never mind.
It just restores.
Yeah. Okay, Maeve talking to God.
Who are you talking to?
Myself, it gets kind of lonely in my own head.
Oh,
understandable.
I'm sorry. Oh, we step out and we come out and Nox just is like, well, the only other thing that I think I would need to do around here is try to look for my family if possible, but is there anything else you guys need to do before we try to figure that out? If we can even.
I got nothing.
Don't look at me. We came here originally for you anyway.
I
Yeah,
guess
he's
that's
got a point.
true.
Maybe we can find like a city hall or something like that.
Possibly, I suppose.
Where we are, isn't there like a census thing or something? Maybe they have one of those too.
Possibly. And as Nox is speaking, he suddenly switches to Kent.
Shit.
Well, as lovely as this is, I do have some stuff of my own that I want to do around here before we continue. So I shall be heading out now, if that's alright.
I glance at Maeve, just like, do we let him? Do we?
If...
Kent doesn't hear any no, so he just kind of walks off.
And Kent walks into the expanse of the city, leaving Maeve and Brenham
follow him
alone, together.
I kind of want to follow him.
All right. Are you going to be stealthy about this following, or?
Now.
All right, both of you make stealth checks for me.
And look, at home, this is like a normal afternoon. At home, also, we have like Gorzadek and Corazorn to kind of,
Don't forget,
if
by the
something were
way,
to happen, wrangle him in.
don't forget, Bruno, about your luck as well. I will remind you.
Do I have to roll above a 17?
No, I'm just saying. Don't forget your luck in case you roll shit, because I know you haven't had the best luck.
Yeah, being that I did D&D yesterday and got about 6 nat ones within one
Oh,
fight. So
damn.
yeah,
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. So Nox, as you are, or sorry, Kent, as you are walking away, looking for who or whatever it is you are looking for, as you turn your head to look, you do see Brenham kind of peeking his head around the corner and then ducking back when he sees you look the direction.
Hmm. Okay, well, I would think that Ken would try to lose them, but he would be trying to meet up with someone.
All right. I will have you make a stealth check, and you two make perception checks to try and keep on him, essentially.
Use it stealth?
Yes, you make a stealth check. This is not really. I won't. Yeah, because typically you disadvantage because of your armor, but this I wouldn't say disadvantage because you're not trying to. It's more about trying to get away and then the loudness of your armor.
Doesn't really matter because it was a natural one.
Damn.
I see.
I mean, plus
18.
3 with stealth, but still.
18.
Okay, you start going.
I'm gonna establish a line with Brenham specifically and be like, I've got this covered for the most part. I don't, unless you want to tag along, so we at least have some sort of misdirection.
yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll follow, but away from you.
Yes.
But that way he's kind of having to at least try and focus on 2 spots if needed.
You,
Perfect.
Kent, with a natural 1, you duck to
I mean,
the
it was
corner.
technically a 3, but...
Still a natural 1.
I have a
Okay.
plus 8.
Oh my god.
Duck into the side, duck to an alley, to a main street, hide, walk with a large group, duck to another side alley, take a right,
He's just
take a left,
going in circles.
until eventually you feel fairly confident you have lost both of them.
Wonderful.
And you both see Brennan, Maeve, see a dark cloaked figure with 8 golden rings across the right arm come up and match the side, like starting to walk with Kent. And they start to have a conversation that you cannot hear. Well, actually, how it's a you don't know it's a natural 1, but how close are you trying to get Maeve or Brenham to Nox or Kent? Sorry,
I'd say I'm pulling like the standard following on a rooftop.
Okay.
Just staying as low as I possibly can, hopping from rooftop to rooftop after them.
Sick.
Okay. So I'd say you're probably not within range to hear whatever they are saying. But eventually, after a little bit, the cloaked figure turns and Kent goes to follow.
Alright, I follow. Fuck him.
Yeah, after about 10 minutes, they go into this not tavern, this essentially hotel. And you sit outside the door and watch and see they get handed a key and they go upstairs.
Where am I?
I'm assuming you, with the telepathic connection, have been like kept in the know where to
Updated,
go
yeah.
and being updated. So
Okay.
you're nearby.
For 1 second. Ah. Shit. I would need to go back to that spell place later because I didn't know that I needed something. Anyway, never mind then. I know you got like a glass, got a cup or something and put against the wall.
Well, they went upstairs into this building. You're not exactly sure which room they went to.
Would I go on top of the building and basically, so you know how I have the telepathic links, right?
Yes.
Could I meditate and focus that outwards and basically like broad wave FM, just like start pulling different signals going through each of them till I hear thoughts?
I would say if you want to try and do that, because your telepathic ability, how is it that you gained this telepathic ability?
Well, if we want to be real and blunt with it, it's the fact that I'm a gemstone dragonborn. We have this by nature, an ability to communicate to and from people's minds.
Okay.
But I believe that, like, building a radio tower or focusing the wavelengths of a radio, you can kind of like go from station to station and flip through everything.
So I would say, with that, with it being just an innate power of being a gemstone dragon, you have connected with Kent/Nox before. So it is certainly possible, but I would like for you to make me a wisdom check.
All right, big money, Grog. Big money. Come on. Come on. Just raw wisdom.
Raw wisdom.
That is a 16 plus 420.
And I'm going to pull a book out because I've been listening to Critical Role, and they just had a thing where players were playing as gods, and it was Brendan Lee Mulligan. And Brendan Lee Mulligan, his DMing style is also very fun, and something he does is like to announce the DCs, and I think that would make it also very fun.
Oh yeah, and Box of Doom.
Yeah. On my set DC 20.
Big money, Grog.
You sit atop this roof. Not really. You use the mental connection a lot, thanks to the necrotic energy constantly dripping from your mouth. But this is a newer way of you trying to use it. And so you focus and try to use the very thought waves that vibrate throughout the air. First, no, that's not who you want. That's ooh, don't want to listen to that. Yeah, don't want to listen to that. Until finally, thin tether. Exactly who you want. You can hear Kent. And being aware enough get the person that they are
Hey,
talking
hi
to.
guys, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Access.
And so you hear this conversation.
Welcome, guys.
Let's go.
While it's
So
happening,
the party's
what are
trying
you
to
doing?
trace me. That's your
What am I
Maeve-
doing?
welcome, guys.
Maeve
welcome.
Yeah.
just stops contacting.
Okay, I'm guessing you told me that you were going to the roof and trying this.
No, this was a very spur of the
Or-
moment thing.
Okay.
It
I'm
was
gonna-
basically Maeve going, I wonder if I could do this.
Yeah, Maeve was
They're
giving
going
you
and doing
updates
it.
about where they are, let you know, okay, they're in a hotel.
Oh my god.
1 second, and then stop telling you anything.
Sorry,
Oh.
guys. I'm getting like berated. Hold
Aw.
on. I got
Oh.
raided by like. I got raided by someone. Oh my god, guys! Jesus Christ!
Holy
There's
shit!
headpats, there's hydrates. Jesus fucking Christ!
Good God.
Guys, thank you for stalking me. I appreciate it. Jesus Christ! Thank you.
I just saw you mute and
Thank you
started
for the
talking stuff.
headpats. Jesus Christ! I'm drinking though. Thank you, guys.
Oh, I'm drinking too, don't you worry.
Jacob, do you want to give the raiders a cap on what is happening?
Yes, okay, so attention rate, holy shit, 16 people. Attention raiders, so this is what is currently happening. The party was tasked by the most powerful wizard in this realm to go to a separate planet that is strung in the sky and able to be transported to via magic to find the location of people who have started to go missing.
Oh my god.
With the allowance to take upon this quest, they have used the monetary gain they have gotten to traverse to a massive town known as Thortum with a heavy magic presence of tiny, medium, and larger sky ships, magic abundant, a very thriving thoroughfare. And Kent, or Nox, the current person that Daisy you have rated is doing, is a ignore that, that's somebody else, is a person with 2 minds. And Nox, the real mind of this body, has decided to take control to have a secretive conversation. In this, Maeve, the topaz crystalline dragonborn, and Brenham, the human bard, have decided to follow with a natural 1 in stealth. And the following, Kent is unaware of the following that has happened,
Oh,
and
so unaware.
Maeve, being a crystalline dragon, has the ability to create mental connections and has just beaten the DC in order to think with their mind and find the mental connection to Kent and the person they are having the conversation to. And before we learn what that conversation is, what would normally be a whisper, because now one of the other players knows it, we are learning what Brenham the human bard is doing. So Brenham, what is
It's
it
like
you're doing?
all this intense stuff going on, and it just like whip pans over to Brenham. Where the
What
fuck?
the?
Yeah, Brenham's just in the middle, like an area, just what do I do now?
It's that moment whenever you're following a follower, and then the follower disappears, and then you're just lost.
Yep.
So I guess I'll try and find the follower?
All right, so you knew it was at a hotel, so you could assume. So make a perception or investigation check to see if you can find the find what you assume would be the hotel.
Thank you guys so much for the bits, by the way. Thank you guys so much.
It's gonna
You
kind of hold on.
you marking off a luck as that's happening.
It started again. It started again.
Oh no, what?
You can. I will say you don't have to just use one luck. You can keep using luck.
Oh, God. This is the DM going, make it so I don't have to deal with it again.
Wait, what do you mean?
You don't have to just use. You can use
many times as you wanted to roll.
You can use lucky as many points as you have.
Yeah.
You can just keep using it until you get it if you want, or if you just want to accept the 6 instead of the 9.
I'm just gonna accept the 6. No.
Take the
It's
6.
just-
All right,
It's
you're like,
gonna be a
Head
3
pets,
next.
guys.
And
Thank
you're like,
you. I
oh,
also
you
made
know what?
sure
Just
to
for
stretch
fun,
as well.
this
Thank you
won't
for that.
count. Just roll again, just for fun.
Oh, it's gonna be so fucking.
It's also impossible for you to get a 3. All right. So you continue to try to follow and find this hotel, but you think, how tall does a hotel have to be a hotel? Because I mean, that's 2 stories, that's 3 stories, that one's 5 stories, but you don't need to have multiple stories to be a hotel. You could be longer in 1 story.
What's the difference?
I'm on the right street, right? And you're not sure where Maeve has
Why
gone.
does this feel so much like just? It is really just Brenham. Really just
Yeah,
Brenham
I'll
brain.
just wander.
All right, you
I'll
just start.
try my best.
You just start to wander. So we go back to this conversation. Now, what have you been told about this person that you are going to meet, Kent? What is it that you know of this person? Or do you just know that there is an 8 ring for you to meet?
It's a I know specifically why I'm meeting up with this person.
But you don't know anything about the person.
No,
just
I
know
don't
why.
think.
Okay.
Let me check. Actually, I'll double check in my book.
While you do that, might get me another sprit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Nick says, feel free to get yourself some rest up from your stream. I hope just chill out, chillax, tuck in. We're getting cozy for D&D.
Also, by the way, Raiders, you should totally just every chance you get, redeem the jumping jacks.
Do not redeem jumping jacks. Do not do it. I will turn it off. I will just turn it off if you guys start spamming it.
They can't. You have a timer on it.
I do. That is true. I do have a timer on it. I forget about that. Gosh. Okay.
Oh, and ads are going right now.
Perfect. They get hit with ads while I'm looking for this.
This is a good time to do it.
It's
I'll
good
wait
a
until
time
the
as
ads
any.
I'll wait till the ads are over to.
8 ring. 8 ring. 8 ring.
Can you at least remind me?
It's actually a 7 ring.
7 ring? Oh,
Yeah.
fucked up my knowledge.
Well.
Well, since
Surprising,
apparently
surprise.
8 ring isn't important. What's an 8 ring?
Yeah,
You don't know.
Yeah, I only know what kind of
Or the
profession they're in. I don't know I don't know anything about them in general, unless the person that told me anything whenever we were talking before I went to go meet up with this person.
No.
Okay.
So if you could just remind me, because it's been a while and I forgot to write that down as well. That's one of the kind of reasons I was asking. I think it was magic research stuff, if I remember.
Yes.
Okay. I'll wait till this ad is over to let
Do you
the
want me to
people-
text you the specific reason why?
Sure, you can message me the specific reason why.
Okay.
Hello, people, back from the ad. I made sure to wait just for you.
How thoughtful.
While we were looking up information, so it worked out great, so...
Yes, I found it.
Jesus Christ.
What about him?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Continue.
Did you know you're not allowed to say his name while standing in the capillary vein of the heart? Because you're not allowed to say the Lord's name in vain.
Alright, I sent you the thing. I think. I sent it to the right person, right? Yeah, I did. Okay,
Yes,
thank God.
yeah,
I got
okay.
so scared for a second.
So, you are sitting in this room. Now, you, Maeve, do not get the description. You just get the conversation. But, Kent, you see as they pull the hood back, they are both human and lizard and dragon and cat and rat. They have multiple features of animals.
Oh.
They have a human, like the top of their head, like eyes and up is human hair, but then it slowly becomes covered in more and more scales. And more in scales.
Mhm.
And as they pull the hood back, the robe opens and you see fur.
Oh.
Where there would be human ears are gone and there is the rabbit ears. One hand is revealed to be a dragon claw, while the other seems to be almost made of elemental capability.
Hmm.
And you, Maeve, here, alongside you, Kent, having the conversation. Well, 'tis a marvelous day to have the Chosen himself come to me for a request. Please. What is it that you would ask of a humble magic man like myself?
Did they inform you as to why I was coming?
I was told of a basic reason, but I was unsure if anything would change in the time it had taken you to come here. So I was wondering if there has been any alterations in the true nature of what you desire.
It should be all the same. I'm still looking for, if possible, something to help make people more susceptible to our teachings. If possible, of course.
As always, a brilliant mind it is that you have, and a brilliant request, which allows me to do my experimentation. And the voice trembles with a subtle bit of excitement as he says, there have been ideas in my head and things taken, though I have had I do not test on stolen people. I've worked with the law enforcement of the city, disguising my practice and experiment as torture, so the city is none the wiser. And I have learned a few things. I have learned a special rune, when inscribed on a chest, can make them more susceptible to specifically our God's will, and message, and light, and will,
And also, I've learned something special. Those who have the rune removed after they subvert themselves to our god still maintain the ideologies they had after the rune's power is removed from their body. Unfortunately, those I was allowed for my experiments were to be killed, so no new virtues of followers were through my experimentation, but information is always the greatest gain, even at lives lost.
Well, this is quite remarkable. Have we been able to actually put this into practice fully yet, or?
I am still working on a spell to do a quick inscription of this rune. However, I am getting close. Right now, it takes about 10 minutes to fully inscribe the rune onto the chest of the person without any harm to them. However, the time makes it difficult to do expediently, especially when time is of the essence. Therefore, the spell would be the best course of action, and one I believe would be more substantial to you. With time passing slower here, I believe that it would be good for me to stay here in order to essentially get the spell done relatively quicker. I believe in only about 2 to 3 weeks. Within this planet's time frame, I will have a spell up and running and capable for use of you and all of those with the capability of spell casting within our ranks.
That is good. Is there any way that I would also be able to take with me this experimental, or learn about this experimental sigil, is it?
I, of course, be with my pleasure.
And they reach into the robe and pull out a piece of paper that has the rune essentially painted on it and a series of words to be spoken. And then hands that to you, reaches back in and hands you essentially a bag. And he goes,
The bag has a special paint which allows the rune to not have to be carved into the skin of the being, allowing the being to stay alive. That was one of the harder hurdles to get over, but it is complete. With this, the rune can be carved and created without the loss of any life from the person. And soon the spell will not even require the paint.
This is quite remarkable. I'm
I
rather impressed with your
take
work.
my research with pride and my subservience to our God with my full will.
Yes, I'm sure she is quite pleased with your work. Or she will be once we put these in action properly. Is there anything else that I must know before I head out?
All that I can say is that the experiments have been going well, and if there are any more ideas that you would like for me to follow, I am more than happy to follow that of the champion if it would mean a rise in my rank
Yes, well, as far as I know, I don't have anything else that could be of good use at the moment, but I will keep my eyes peeled. Other than, actually, now that I think about it, Kent pulls out his book and like flips to one of the pages. I do want to share this information of a interesting individual that I encountered with a little while ago.
Oh,
There was a fascinating lizard folk I met with some other friends of mine before. And they were in association with the previous travelers chosen. I believe their name was Anne, I believe. And he like rips out one of the pages and hands it to him. This is a full description of what she looks like, and when's the last time I saw her and what location.
He takes the page, reads
But-
over it, and
She could be
Yeah.
of help to your research with what
He goes-
she was carrying.
what makes her so valuable?
She was dealing in some interesting materials, and she even offered to make specific concoctions that could do specific things, similar to what you might be trying to do here.
A master of brewery and a master of substance creation. This could be revolutionary to my research. And long droning laugh fills the chamber as he goes. Oh, a fine gift has been given to me this day. I will be sure to do what I can to further my research. Stands up, folds the paper neatly, puts it into a small pocket on his shirt, and goes, well, if you ever need any help or assistance or request from the master of morphing, then my abilities are fully at your service. I will leave you now, for I have gotten some grand ideas. I thank you, champion.
and fully like onto one knee, elemental hand across chest, bow, stands up with a like extent, leaving them at their full like 6.5 foot height.
I have research to do. An exciting research indeed.
And hurriedly exits and leaves the room.
Wonderful. Well, I think after this point, unless another one of the followers shows up and like escorts Kent out, he also heads out and leaves with the key from the room in hand, I'm sure, after like locking the room or something. But
All right. You leave the room. Brenham, you got lost. What are you doing?
I got lost.
that is very on
Yes,
par,
I am
actually.
trying to find Maeve and or any sense of trying to find Kent again. Count Knox again. Sorry. That Kent. Ugh,
It is currently
Either
Kent.
or.
I know.
Yeah.
Point being, trying to find either one of them, but at the same time realizing that he has no idea where he is, or what anything is, or what a hotel looks like. I guess I'm just going to continue window shopping, honestly, at the same time. It's like I'm looking at
Nice.
I'm looking at buildings, looking for Maeve, looking for anything that says hotels, but then also just like, ooh, that's shiny. Oh, no, focus.
Right, yeah,
Where's
as
Maeve?
you walk around, you find like it's almost like there's multiple. Like you find another potion shop. You find several more bars, several like forges, another couple sets of like different spell supply things, and eventually you do actually find a magic item, what appears to be a magic item shop, though looking in the window it seems a little barren and just like a elven man, like looking in the window, an elven man just kind of looking really bored, just kind of finger on desk, like drawing with his finger on the table but not doing anything because it's just a wooden table and his nail. He's just really fucking bored. And the name of the shop is Magical Mysteries.
This is a fun name.
Just
I like-
boxes.
Yeah, magic item blind box. Magic item blind bag.
Just a bunch of gotcha
sweet.
machines.
Dirt.
It could be a +1 dagger. It could be the deck of many things. Who knows?
Another Tiger Rock.
Oh, sweet dirt.
Don't tempt me. Okay. Could I please take one more little glance around to see if I see either one of them?
You can make a perception or investigation check.
Let's see here.
Perception. Okay, you for a 14, I would say you walk around for a while, about like 5-10 minutes, and you notice Maeve because she starts to stand up on a building, and it's the like 5-story building that you walk past. You're just like, too tall to be a hotel. Like, what is the specifications for a hotel? And you notice bright orange shining with the sun hitting it, dragonborn gemstone standing up on this tall ass building.
5 stories is.
I feel like it'd be hard
5,
not to notice
6
her.
tall, damn.
Yeah, honestly.
Awesome. I just drop off the side of the building.
Okay.
I don't. Do you see me or?
No.
You take 14 points of bludgeoning
Reduced by
damage.
50.
Oh, never mind.
Kent's on his way out
Slow
and
fall monk,
she
baby.
just goes
Right, you're slow fall monk. Never
I
I
mind.
imagine I'm just looking around. I see
face
her.
first into
I
the
was like-
pavement.
I point. I'm
Jump
standing in
to
the
the
middle of the
fucking-
road. I point up, and then I just see her jump down. It's just, well,
I just imagine
she
the
was.
one
There she
Freerin
goes. Okay.
scene. The scene in Freerin where it's like the dwarf dude, they're like climbing down a cliff and he just full sends it head first into the ground, crater creates, just stands up unscathed.
It's the fucking Kratos. Sing with me.
Yeah.
Same with me.
Alright. So what do you two do?
Do I see Brenham? I'm just gonna outright ask the DM. Do I?
He, based on his outfit, yes. I would say yeah.
I
Alright.
imagine I saw her jump.
And
You'd
also
be
your
like,
your passive is pretty high. Yeah.
Okay.
I would have
I-
seen her and started trying to find her again anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Telepathic connection. I feel the need to specify it right now. Telepathic connection. Right. So, Brenham's getting a weird magic sigil from an equally weird man who's gonna make,
Wait.
and that sigil is
I don't
going
remember
to...
getting a weird magic sigil.
Not Brenham, fucking... You know him.
Not Brenham, Tyleg. Nope, wait, hold on.
Tyler, John, Jock Show,
Who's Jack
yeah,
Show?
no. Yeah, a lizard friend
Ramox?
of mine,
Fuck,
he was
no.
pretty cool. I wonder if I could find him. But Kent Not Knox is getting a weird magic sigil from an equally, if not weirder man, and it's going to make people a lot more susceptible to following the god of kinship. But it feels very weird how fucking forceful they're being about it. Like, if your god was so cool, you wouldn't have to force people to follow him.
It's
Yeah,
about
no, you
this
see-
time that you see the very tall hooded figure 7-ring cloak come out of the hotel.
Don't look too hard, but do you see that weird 7-ring cloaked tall figure coming out of the hotel?
I try and look.
God damn it.
Oh my god!
Audibly
It's the-
out
hey,
of
don't
my
look-
mouth
don't look
goes,
now.
God damn it.
Like, don't look now, but behind you.
I'm so bad if somebody tells me to do that. I will look.
I know, but just the...
It's such a Brennan thing to do too.
Oh, yes, you do notice this very tall figure, Brennan.
I see him immediately, like, forcefully look there, and audibly, out of my mouth comes, God damn it.
Little splash of necrotic. It's on my cloak. Hey.
Apologies. Yeah, that's what the entire meeting was about. He's really weird. He had a wild laugh, too. Oh, yeah, he's also doing a torturer thing, who's like using that to further his goals or whatever.
And you didn't start with that?
I mean,
Wow.
one of
It's
them
about-
concerns us a lot more directly than the other.
It's
That
about
is
this
fair,
time
that is
that Kent comes out of the hotel.
I will open up my mental connection to Kent and Brennan and be like, yeah, so I started looking for clothes at the soup store. It was weird.
I found a magic item store. I don't know what
You
you're
found a
talking
magic
about.
item store? Let's go
Found a magic item
there.
store. Let's go.
Oh, fuck
hello,
yeah.
friends. Hello.
Oh,
This
hey.
is when Kent walks up. Fancy
We were just
seeing
about to
you
go to a-
here.
We were just about to go to a magic item store he found.
Maeve, make a deception check, and
Yeah, I absolutely. Kent is gonna be like,
Kent make an insight check.
This is awfully convenient that they're right outside the place I was just.
I have a +0 my charisma.
Could I help Maeve by any chance?
Sure. What do you say to help?
Listen, I'll just bribe the DM.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got any of those pesos?
Well,
Where is my wallet? I need to do the bit.
you said insight.
Insight.
That's a 9. On the dice, it was
What'd
a
you-
1. The modifier's an 8.
12+8.
Yeah, on insight.
And Maeve, what
Yeah,
did
I
you
got a
get?
1. It was a different dice this time too. What the hell?
What'd you get, Maeve?
I got a
I
19.
need to do a
I
different
was like,
dice.
I was like, this is
Not
either
that
really
one.
good or I'm fucked. It is the second best option I can get right now.
I thought it was either.
Best. It was gonna be like a 3 or something.
Dude, I'm psyched. I was like, I'm gonna be psyched like 17 and above because I have a +0. I don't know Ken's fucking insight modifier, but it's gotta be good.
Oh yeah, it's the highest modifier I have, other than
So you
yeah.
can't you like. Okay, they must have just been walking around waiting for you, and it just so happened, like, they found a magic shop, and then it just so happens they were near you, so they must have reconvened here accidentally.
I really should figure out why I was going to the soup store for clothes.
Yeah, that is definitely a very interesting choice.
The suit store.
That's it.
Mm.
That's
That's
why.
That
Why
makes
are you
sense.
looking
The
for
wires
suits?
got
confused
the
any day of the
wires got
week.
crossed in my brain.
All right, do you
What?
guys make your way
Wild.
over to that magical item shop?
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you
Alright.
looking for suits? What?
Why are
time-
you looking for clothes at the soap store? Fuck you! It genuinely, it was earlier this year that I made the realization that it's a suit store joke.
I didn't. Really?
Yes, because he's buying clothes at the suit store, but he goes to the soup store instead.
Oh my god, I didn't.
I just realized that as you
Yeah,
explained it.
yeah, me too. I didn't
That's
even-
the fucking
What?
bit. That's the fucking
That's
bit.
crazy.
Anyways,
Okay.
go to the next
Alright.
aisle over. There's
Alright.
more soup.
All right, you make your way over to the magical mystery shop.
You almost said soup store. I know it for a fact.
No, it was me remembering what I called the shop because I thought of it when I said it.
Okay.
I would like to just go up to it and jiggle the handle.
Jiggle.
We're still menaces everywhere.
You do it, and you hear a very confused voice. I go, "It's unlocked."
I open it up. Doesn't matter. Hi.
Hi.
It's about principle.
Things never change.
About letting our
Uh,
presence be known.
You can do
We
that by
are-
walking through the door, you know.
It's to give
Sounds
people a
fun.
primer before walks in.
Honestly, you're like the third I've seen.
Missing an arm too?
No, the arm one is new, but I've seen other Crystal Dragon people.
Wait, what?
Yeah. There's at least like 5 of them that live in this city that I know of. I've only seen a couple because they've been going out on that fucking crazy adventure to find the missing people.
Oh god damn it, of course.
Oh, hey, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I mean, yeah, I got to meet more of my people, which is fantastic.
1 second.
He is talking with the mother, I believe.
Yes.
Ace.
Yes, I am. Sorry about that. Anyway.
Anywho.
Anywho, she goes, what can I do for my stocks? I'm gonna be honest, I only got 1 item.
What is it?
He pulls out this purple rock. He goes, this does some fuck shit with magic.
What is what kind?
I grabbed
Like
the
the
rock.
moment. Okay, so the purple rock comes out. Maeve already intrigued, already on board.
The autism speaks.
It's a very shiny rock, and it does fuck shit.
Basically, whenever you cast any sort of magic spell, there's a chance that some weirder magic might happen.
Explain weirder magic.
I see now.
Uh,
I know exactly what this is tied to.
so above table explanation.
The
Essentially,
wild magic table.
whenever you cast a spell of any level, you roll a d20. If you get a 17 or higher, you roll on the wild magic table.
If you get a what or higher?
17 or higher.
Alright.
So every spell that you cast, except cantrips, it has to be a leveled spell. Any time you cast a spell of first level or higher, you roll a d20, and if it is a 17 or higher, you roll on the wild magic table.
Hmm.
And he goes,
God,
it's hard to explain, but it's some real weird shit.
how much?
500 gold.
Oh.
About 450.
Make a persuasion check.
It'll clear out your socks.
I am broke. Oh!
How about 400 instead?
Oh my
goes-
god.
For a natural 20, he goes,
I
You
think
just
that's the
want it?
highest.
you want it?
I mean,
Yes.
what's the catch?
You get a magic rock.
Alright, cool then. I will take the rock.
And he gives you the rock for free.
Hold
For a
on.
30.
I think that's the highest roll this campaign.
I think so too. That is really high.
No, actually, the highest roll was actually a 33. Still rolled by me. No, 35.
Damn. Really? What was that for?
I have
Do
a-
you remember?
It was a performance check that he got a natural 20 on, if I remember correctly.
Right.
I have a plus 15.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense,
Yeah,
actually.
I'm looking at your fucking thing. You have a
send-off for. I think it was the send off for John.
Yes.
God damn.
Yeah.
No, twice. I got a nat 20 on
like
Might
his
have been, yeah.
proficient. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. He has 4 numbers for his proficiencies: 2, 4, 10, 15.
Yeah.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
I'm good at 4 things. That's it.
4 things.
And the things that he's good at, he's really fucking good at. Holy shit!
That's
I
just
mean,
like
hey.
my rabbit Jack. I love him. He has a plus 19 to initiative.
That's on the other campaign that happens on Tuesdays.
Tune in
Wow.
Tuesday night, 9:30 EST.
Damn right.
Sorry, I can do ad reads really well.
He goes, "Good job. Have magic rock. Now I get a bonus for selling out all my stock. Thanks."
Welcome. What does it do again exactly? Just
So whenever you cast a leveled spell, you roll a d20. So you can choose to roll a d20, and if you roll a 17 or higher, you roll on the wild magic table.
You have the
Cool.
funniest dollar amount.
now I have a hunt rock, a purple rock, and a tiger rock. I collect
You've
rocks
got
now.
so many rocks.
Right,
I
I
collect
for-
rocks.
I forgot about the cunt rock.
I
Oh.
collect magical rocks. It doesn't matter if they're
Now
good
you
or
need
bad.
to get the one rock from John that he was using to communicate because he barely uses it. And he's not gonna use
Right.
it now.
Can I interest you in $1? What about $4?
Oh yeah.
$4 is the funniest amount because it's just under $5,
Slit.
which you could just have a $5 bill for.
Uh-huh.
Could I interest you to $1? What about some 50s?
What about 50 pesos?
Wait, I can do the same thing, Trent. Hold on.
For
What
stream,
about
they're pulling out real money on camera and showing it to the
$4.
camera.
I
Trent
do.
pulled out actual pesos.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do genuinely have 50 Mexican pesos certified by the El Banco de Mexico.
So, you now have this magic rock. But
Also,
30
for listeners, 50 pesos is $4.
Nice.
Do we want to look for Nox's family now? 'Cause
I mean,
that's the
I
other
would
thing.
say yes.
I mean, yeah, but like
Hmm.
we kind of have no say in it.
Exactly.
Maybe I want to chill and hang around for a bit. It's not like we need to go looking for his
Can
family
you at least
now.
help us?
Eh. It's not like I know where they are.
But you can ask him.
Ask
Like
Knox where
you
they
two
are.
can communicate in there, right?
I was the one that told him that his family could be here.
So you know more than he does. My bad.
It's been a
So you
while
know
since
more
we
than he
talked anyway.
does. Let's get out of this shop so the man can close up.
Yeah, the dude was sitting there like, this is weird. I don't know what's going on.
It's a fucking thing.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while. Anyway, might pop in again.
He's like,
Bye.
what is
Oh,
the
so you're
context?
weird people. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not that
If
weird.
was not obvious.
I'll jiggle the handle again. By
Oh
the
no,
way.
there's as you jiggle the hand, it goes. There's a difference between weird people and weird people, and you're very
Thank
much
you.
giving the
Close the door.
weird vibe. Okay.
Can I blow a necrotic smoke ring? Like start doing vape tricks?
Oh my god! Trent!
Sure.
Oh my god!
Oh fuck yeah!
This
You
poor
create-
guy.
Do dexterity check.
19.
You do the smoke ring. He goes. Well, that's fuck.
Oh, see ya. I leave. I jiggle the doorknob for good measure.
You just hear a. Why the door?
Yep, Ken.
You-
Turns out as well.
I love this recurring bit. Just menace
Back out.
mode.
Back out on the streets of Thornton.
I feel like I should get like a suit or like some kind of nice clothes though.
I'm sure it would fit you nicely.
I don't know what they'll do.
Is it
with
what
the
is made
NPR
for
though.
again?
Nothing.
What?
No, I do have clothes.
Pants.
Pants
forget.
specifically. Yeah, Jitty's out, but it is just like a fully flat gem face.
Oh my god.
She is wearing like baggy clothes with a sash and a hula hoop. Let's not forget, I do have a hula hoop now.
Right, you took the hula hoop. I
Oh,
forgot.
You're
about
goddamn
that.
right I
Yeah,
did.
the hula hoop.
Forgot you took the fucking hula hoop.
I never forgot. It's in my fucking inventory along with my
Oh my
me
lord.
lucky coin.
Oh yeah, still don't know what that does, but it's magic.
It's just. I'm gonna be real. I'm 99% sure it does fucking nothing, but I have it specified and set off to the side. I did not add it to my gold total, so that way I always have it.
Hell yeah.
You can always try and get it identified.
That's true. We are in a town that has a lot of shops.
I could go for a suit. Could I do a suit? Because I don't
You could have suit pants.
I could do like suit pants, or I could do like a dress, but I don't know what. Like, I don't know what clothes work well with me because, like, this is basically all I've ever worn. It's what I've worn for the past years.
Oh well, I would help you. I'll be happy to pay for anything you want to get. I do have quite the money on me at the moment.
All right. Well, let's go find me a tailor, or like a suit shop, the suit store. I don't know. I just keep
You-
going back
Did
to
you
a
say suit?
store for some... No, suit with a
Ah,
T.
yes. Okay. Right. That's so similar.
I mean, unless the soup store sells tea.
You make your way around the city, passing several potion shops, several forges, maybe one or two more magic shops, all looking the same amount of empty. Go and eventually do find, kind of going into a neighboring district, do eventually find a clothing store.
What's it called? What's the sign say?
Make up a DM. Make up a fucking name, Mr. DM.
It is called Attire. It is called Attire, A-Tire, with a circular sign.
Nice.
Weird name.
That's a very
Anyways.
interesting choice.
Never seen a tire in my fucking life.
I'm not sure
Well-
what kind of weird wordplay they're trying to do, but it's there.
Lost.
For good measure.
As you walk in, you look at the confused face of fuck. What was it I had chosen? I thought of it and I fucking immediately forgot it.
Uh-oh.
Aarakocra.
Yes, actually.
Ah!
Hey!
The brain's all pulling its weight tonight.
Eric Croken, gentleman, confused, goes, "How can I help you?"
Sorry, I thought the door was like locked.
No.
I'm looking for new clothes. I need like a wardrobe update considering.
Just like glances. Are you wanting a full outfit or just?
I don't know really, cause I
We could try some
I
things
feel like I
on.
can't. The thing is I struggle with like anything that covers the back because this is might be mildly traumatic to you, but I can shatter my back into wings.
You just like.
Yeah,
As a-
I don't get the privilege to have just wings out. I've got to. Would you two mind stepping like 3 feet back?
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're doing.
Ken
Okay, yeah. Cool.
steps
Okay,
back.
Yep.
That
You hold the breath, let the necrotic energy in you build and push as the energy shoves out your back, shattering into hundreds of pieces, and before they can fly and hit anything, they freeze in the air with tendrils of this necrotic black and green energy ties them together onto you, and he goes, "That mortifying. Why?"
it's just how I was made, but it kind of limits my wardrobe choices and explains why I have my jitties out.
Anyway, so will it just be the pants then?
Well, we can do the pants, and if
Is
you
she
have
wearing
any like
shoes?
good things that could possibly what?
Are you wearing shoes?
No,
Nope.
no,
Good.
just bare feet.
Wait, it makes
Curious.
sense.
It came to my brain. I'm like, are you wearing shoes?
No.
You just have like spats on.
I don't know what the fuck is spats
I don't know
is.
what that is, but the name is funny.
What the fuck? Why do I know what a spat?
Assless chaps.
What?
No, spats are like the white like cloth things
Oh,
that you use to put on top
yeah.
of shoes.
Yeah, I see. No. Barefoot, dogs out for free.
For free?
Jitties out, dogs out,
Damn.
ass in.
Oh my goodness.
So, unless you have any good recommendations for figuring out how to, like, deal with that, I could have a cloak that I dramatically throw off, but I feel like the dramatics of shattering my own back to make wings is enough.
If you'd like, I could just get you something on the shoulders.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Shoulder.
No, this shoulder is still here. It's kind of growing back a little bit. I lost this arm, like,
Is this just a suit store?
40?
Or is there like other clothing here?
As you like sort of look around and go, sorry, my apologies. Welcome to Attire, where we sell attire and can get you attire. And points at the wall, and there's just one wall where in the entire store has like tables and clothing hung on the side, and then there's just one wall where it is just rubberized wooden wheels, like rubber-edged wooden wheels.
Wild. No, not Wild. We already know him. Crazy.
I'm sorry, I immediately just thought of the fucking virgin killing sweater. Do you know what that sweater is?
Do you see what I'm?
Yes.
You can see what I'm looking at, aren't you?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, maybe good. That's what I. Oh, okay, I'm gonna fire this.
I was gonna say, I'm like, she could just wear
But
a
it would-
shirt that just has an open
It
back.
would go kind of hard, though. That's the fucked thing.
For the wait, what is
Made
it
with
called
the
again?
virgin killing sweater.
Listen, I kill virgins and sex havers. This is equal rights, equal fights.
Sweater. That would be really funny if they do have this.
Because the whole point of the sweater is that it has like the side boob and all that,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's just flat
No.
jitty.
There is no titty for it.
Huh? Look at this.
Oh,
look
and
at
that
this
one just has-
variation.
Yeah, no, people get progressively. So it used to be a very solid sweater design, and then people just got hornier and hornier and hornier and hornier
I
with it.
mean,
There,
definitely
yeah.
looks like it.
Or the one to the right of the first one you clicked, with the heart on the side, the very right.
Very.
Second one on the very
This one?
right. Yeah.
Oh.
For those listening on stream who cannot see, it is the Virgin Killing sweater, but it is a heart shape in the chest so that the titties are just
So it's
out.
like a sweater, but it
Titties
has like.
It's not a sweater. It's just not a sweater anymore.
It's a sweater, but it has like the whole back
Why
open.
does that? Why does that mannequin have hips wider than the shoulders?
Because
I
that's
got
them
the Pixar
childbearing
thighs.
hips.
They based it off of Elastigirl. What? Who can I say?
Oh my god.
That's them childbearing hips.
I'll show it to stream for a second. That's what we're looking at, guys. That's the that's the
Awooga!
sweater. Oh, we'll put that back.
Its head with hammer.
Dung, 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 dung.
Awooga! Eyes shoot out of my head.
That'd be funny if they did
Uh,
have something like that around here in the store.
Is there anything you like? I mean, I can get you the pants, but in the shoulders, is there something specific that came to mind?
We'll start on the pants and we'll round back to the shoulders.
Right. Well, are you wanting finer dress, comfortability, flexibility? What is it you would like?
Flexibility would be good because I tend to move around a lot.
Makes sense.
I can do this backflip.
Dexterity check.
Just
All right.
backflips.
One of these days I'm gonna beef it. Let's go 18.
18.
One of these days I'm gonna beef it and just
Pretty solid
Lands
backflip.
face first.
awesome.
Beautiful.
Just does backflip, lands.
Interesting.
Was there any
And,
point to that backflip?
Well, it's to show off the mobility that I kind of need / can do. Because
Oh,
I can
interesting.
run, I think like 20 miles an hour, if I remember correctly, which is fucking insane.
Hmm.
But I can't really show that off in a store.
No, don't
so I
worry.
just do
I
backflip
remember.
Yeah. But he doesn't.
All right. And are you wanting something more like form-fitting? Are you wanting it loose? Or
I do like baggy pants.
give me just 1 second. And he goes, like walks around and comes back. One is basically just like essentially a baggy sweatpants. The other he goes, I know you said it like baggy, but I mean even for just a try. And it's essentially very stretchy, like tightly clinging pants. And the other, and he brings back a third, a similar, like very stretchy material, but when it comes to the, but it is essentially very baggy. It's not meant to cling. Like it is, it is not meant to cling, but it is extremely stretchy with the fabric that is used.
Do they have pockets?
Yes.
Okay, just need that to be known.
Question.
I hopefully have an answer.
Do you know what harem pants are?
Harem pants. As I look up what.
I was gonna say I can just quickly drop a fucking image for it in general.
Hmm.
What's the fucking not airplane pants? What is the thing I'm thinking of?
It's either gonna
Oh.
be this or Jinko jeans. Do you know what Jinko jeans are?
Parachute pants is what you're thinking of.
Yes, I am thinking of parachute pants. My God, Jinko G. Holy sh!
Those are
You
some
know what
cool-looking
Jinko jeans
pants,
are,
though.
right?
I'm looking at them now. What the fuck?
JNCO.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, where?
Jinko jeans are fucking fantastic.
Did you put those in general as well, or?
I
Not
will.
yet.
These are Jinko jeans. Now, mind you, these are full-length pant legs.
Oh my god, I actually saw these today. I saw
Oh.
these today. Someone was
Look-
doing a
okay,
video
okay.
about them.
Okay,
Think about the size of those fucking pockets.
Yeah, they were doing it about the pockets.
by the way, I just want to say I saw probably the hardest fucking dude I have, like the hardest drip today.
Yes.
There was a dude, like it had his beard was the color of showing age, like it was getting that white, like black to gray, mostly white. Had the Santa hat on,
Nice.
wearing sunglasses. His shirt and pants were matching, being like Starry Night Sky, but had what I can only describe on the center of the chest being what you would get if you looked up Badass Santa.
Oh fuck yes! I know exactly what fucking
But
photos you're talking
It
about.
was the head. It was just the head. It was colored like just like flowing beard. Santa also wearing sunglasses looked identical to his sunglasses. The pants also had the Santa head, but only on one leg. And then his shoes, they looked like plastic or rubbery, but they had the fucking like Santa sweater look on them.
Oh my god.
And I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, he must be Santa with all this ice around him. He lives in fucking Antarctica.
Dude, my bro lives at the North Pole. Holy shit. They call him the drink because all he does is drip. Dude, that's up there. One time I was going to grab sandwiches at my local mall, and there was a dude in a top to bottom, immaculately colored, pure red cowboy fit.
Oh
Like
my
fucking
goodness.
pure red cowboy hat, vest, black undershirt, like black and red jeans on. I went, dude, that's rad.
Holy shit. Yeah, because I said to the guy, like, as he walked by, the first thing I thought of as I saw it was like your getup. And I was very tempted to say, can I take a picture of you? Because honestly, like, I didn't notice the shoes at first. At first I just saw like the chest, like the shirt and pants and the hat and sunglasses. Like, that goes really good. And then I saw the shoes and like, okay, this just got a billion times harder than I ever thought.
I'm
Rip
drawing a
alert.
little quick picture for stream as to what the pants look like.
Okay,
Jinko jeans.
while you do that, I'm going to take a quick restroom break, and others can do that and get water or snacks. I'll be right back.
Break time! Break time!
I'm half tempted to ask for the Jinko jeans.
Leslie, you don't have pockets.
I have
You
a
don't
stash.
You have a
Yeah.
stash.
You can wear a sash either like this or around the waist, and you take the fabric, you fold it up, you put a rope around it, and it basically turns into a giant pocket around your waist.
Oh
The
my
Cosmic
God.
Asses will be upset if Vave wears D&D Jinko jeans. Whoa,
Don't you mean won't be upset?
asshole.
I mean, he's still here. I think he would hear you.
Jinko jeans it is.
Oh my lord.
I could do
been
Jinko
a lot of fun.
jeans
This
with
is
like
so
a
fun.
jean jacket.
That would be pretty
Ooh.
sick. Damn, Recipe.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, you could always just cut out the back, you know?
This is true. Yeah, you could always just
Wear something and just cut the back.
Could cut the back. I do think it would be still really fun to just dramatically throw it off because I think that would be sick as hell.
Dude, the fucking
Not the pants recipe, the jacket.
Not the pit.
Not a
Could you
back,
imagine
not
the
backless
the
pants.
sheer size of cuts you'd have to do for the assless chap Jinkos? Oh, right, gamers, you want to see something funny? So this is a sour candy that is so sour they legally
Oh, what's it
cannot sell it
called?
in the United States of America.
What?
I got it for helping somebody in Paris build their first, well, not their first, but their second ever D&D character and like walk them through the process and shit.
Damn.
All right. I want you to know none of this is voluntary. My jaw hurts.
I would imagine so. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Jacob.
Yes.
Trent ate a really, really sour candy that's not allowed to be in the US.
It is so sour it is legally not able to be sold in the United States of America. And you just missed it. My jaw hurts.
Good job.
I can eat another one if you want.
Don't
What
do
is it
another
called?
one.
It is a nondescript. Oh, hold up. Yeah, it is nondescript. It came to me in a plastic bag that simply states where it's from and warnings.
That's
Oh.
that is fucking terrifying. What the
I think that might be why the fuck it's not allowed.
There's also slowly collecting at the bottom of it. If you can see white on white
sour
here.
powder.
Yeah, sour powder.
My mouth feels
And
in
I
pain
need
right
you to
now
eat
just
that
by
like a
hearing
pixie
this.
stick when
Yeah,
it's
no,
done.
no. Yeah, I was about to say,
No.
whenever you run out of those, I want to be on call with you, looking at your face when that happens.
Every time I look at it, there is the lizard part of my brain that goes,
Lick it.
"What? Why would I?"
Lick it.
Dude,
Like
no,
a-
it's just gonna hurt.
Lick it.
It's oh god. There's
Oh no.
There's
I
a
want you to
wonderful
take it like
game
a
called
shot.
there's a wonderful game called Disco Elysium, and it's fucking hilarious and also very, very good. You have a bunch of different parts of your brain that you can like level and spec into, and they'll chime in at different parts for better or for worse. And the first thing you have to do is grapple with quote the animalistic lizard brain. And it'll be things just like,
Yeah, you should just stay in bed all day.
and if you do, you will die of a heart attack in bed. There's also quote ugly necktie, which has one of my all-time favorite chime-ins where it goes, "That's a karaoke system. You should do karaoke, or you have a beautiful voice that should be heard by everyone loudly through a PA system." So then you get the side quest to find a sad song that shows your tortured, brooding part of your soul.
Oh my
I love so
Okay.
much.
Anyway,
Also, there's a Slurpercent speedrun to see how fast you can get called a slurred in game.
What
So-
the fuck?
It's
You have the record.
you all have.
I don't even have to build up the game.
You're now in the attire shop. And the
Okay.
Eric
I want you to know that I am currently torn between harem pants, and I'm probably gonna do like a little like Aladdin vest with it, or Jinko jeans and a jean jacket. Because God, I need the pocket space. Also, it's partially despite recipe, but like, God, I want Jinko.
Because the main thing with harem pants is what, that like slit on the side, or
No, it's just like baggy out, tapers in at the ankles.
Yes, it tapers in at the ankles. The Jinko pants do
Okay.
not taper.
The
They are
Jinko
just
jeans
wide.
famously do not.
he, as you describe these pants types, he goes, I mean, if it is needed, I could possibly create a mixture between this Jinko jean and harem
pants. It'd be an interesting creation, and it would take me a little while. But I have no other special orders. So I would probably be able to get something of its use, of its design, within a day.
Tell you what, we'll do the Jinko jeans and a jean jacket. No. Yeah, Jinko jeans and a jean jacket. Just like a jean vest, more so than a jacket. A jest, if you would.
Right, and so do you want... So just the normal, like, stretchy style material?
No, Jinko jeans give me enough room that I probably should be fine.
Right, alright. I'll just make a regular style these jeans. And then the jacket, do you want the back to be out? I feel it is within my repertoire of skills to create a jacket that would both have the back available for your abilities and still have it functionality as a vest.
You know what? I'll trust you on that one.
All right. Give me a couple of hours, and I should hopefully have something of experimental, at least, hopefully usable for you by that time. Give me at least an hour or two to figure that out.
All right. Do you want like a down payment ahead of time?
I will treat this as this is a design I have heard of, and I assume could be from wherever you're from. I will choose to elect the idea of the design as the down payment, as I've never seen or heard of a design like this, so maybe it would be popular here, maybe not. And then the full payment for the things will be whenever you come to pick them up.
All right, fine by me.
So be back in an hour or two, and I will have, hopefully, everything prepared.
All right. Well, I'm done here. Do either of you want new outfits?
I'm quite happy with what I have currently.
I'm good.
All right. We'll be back in an hour or two.
Lovely. He goes behind the counter, grabs a few things, and then heads into a back room.
I can feel Eonkath foaming in the mouth. Anywho. Onwards.
Alright. I'm gonna do something for the next 2 hours.
Where do we wish to go next? Friends?
I'm out of ideas. We could go
I
to
don't
that
like how you
soup
said
store.
friends. Anyway,
How are we feeling about getting soup?
I'm down for soup.
All right, let's go to that soup store.
What's the weather like?
Whether it's clear sky, like there are clouds, but like it's not like heavy cloud coverage. Like there is a couple clouds in the sky, but other than that, I'd say clear, sunny day.
I just need to know what soup I was in the mood for, by weather.
Well, I'm on my way looking for a motherfucking soup store. Not the soup store.
The soup store.
Alright.
The only soup store.
Make a perception or investigation.
That exists.
Gods, please. Is it perception?
Or investigation.
Or perception?
Yeah.
My investigation is a +0, but with my +8 from perception, I got a 25. Me willing a soup store into fucking existence.
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Please.
and a DC 25 for this door to exist.
Nice.
Yes. You do. Next to you look for about 5-10 minutes. You do eventually find Soup Store. And it's next to what you can presume to be a bar labeled Angel's Share.
Here it is. I still don't know what. Well, I already figured out why. Wires got crossed. Anyway, let's go get some soup.
What's why?
Hmm.
Anyway.
Okay, suit and soup sound very much similar, right?
Indeed.
Yes. So when I was looking for a suit store, my brain eventually went, yeah, you're looking for a soup store. So I go into the soup store and I start looking around and I go, wait a second, these aren't fucking clothes. This is soup. So I go to the next aisle over, but then there's just more soup. Right? And so I talk to my brain and I go, hey brain, what's up? And it goes, but why aren't you finding any clothes? And I'm like, well, it's just soup. And it goes, go to the next aisle over. So I go to the next aisle over and it's like, why are you looking for clothes at the soup store? And I go, fuck you.
Hey, Maeve,
This is
let's get you some
very-
soup.
Let's get me some
Yeah.
soup. I connect with Brenham. And only Brenham.
Holy shit, I can't believe it actually fucking exists. This has saved my ass.
Back to the group.
Oh my god.
Let's go get some soup.
You walk in, and there is
For good measure.
Oh my god.
the one door handle jiggle and an entrance. There is jars, glass jars, with dividers between them, and there's slightly different color variations, but the main tell is what is inside the jars. Most contents are either floated to the top of whatever soup or stuck on the bottom. Unless it is small spices or smaller vegetables that are diced up just enough that it sits mostly in the middle of the glass jars of soup.
So I imagine, right, it's like a library, but for soup, it's just like glass jars, and you have to use the Stewie's decimal system to find them.
You take 6 points of damage, man.
Oh, are you alright?
Sorry, I just had the funniest thought and end man and laughed a little too hard.
For the creation of the word Stewie decimal system.
Dude, no joke, I was like, you were describing it, and I was like, oh, it's like a library. I bet I could use the Dewey Decimal System to find it. The Stewie Decimal System. That's why I went.
I saw you react, and
Yeah.
the problem with seeing your camera is every time I see you react like that, I know I need to prepare myself.
You're never going to be ready.
I am never going to be ready.
The Stewie Decimal System is my greatest creation to date.
But behind the counter there is a tabaxi woman. He goes, "Can I help you?"
Yep. Just in the mood
Here
for
for
some
soup.
soup. Yep.
Right, well, just look at the labels to figure out what the types of soup that are around.
What's your favorite kind of soup?
Well, I mean, honestly, it depends on what I'm really in the mood for, whether I'm wanting something that's got meats or any sort of things like that, depending on if I'm wanting something more runny or... But I mean, honestly, I don't really have a favorite. It's more of a collection that I'm more favorable of. Typically, I could always go for something that's both bordering more on soup to stew.
Alright. I could go for some fucking chunky ass soup. Got some bits of meat in it. Where's the like borderline stew section?
Oh, that would be the wall all the way to your right over there.
Awesome, thank you. And I walk on over.
You walk over, and these definitely board. Like, they are where whenever you walked in, because you walk in, and the left wall is immediately to your left. So the store expands more to the right. And as you go to, like, looking at the first soups, like, there's, like, maybe just, like, one layer of material either to the top or bottom, depending on what is in the soup makeup of it. As you go to the very right of the store, like 40% of the top layer is meat or chicken or whatever, vegetables, whatever is in the soup.
Give me one of them beef motherfuckers. Come on. Awesome. I really should get those Jinko jeans with the pockets. I don't feel comfortable. I like slide it into the sash, like, very gingerly, and like hold my hand out there for a second in case it tries to onto the ground. I'm like,
make a dexterity check.
You don't want to ask one of us for help? I mean, we're back at the
would it be a disadvantage
we're
because I have
probably
one
back at the
hand?
other spot still, but
You'd put it to the side with your hand, so I'd say no.
Okay,
but
thank you. 19.
19, okay. Yeah, it slips a little bit, so you instinctually go and grab it.
Stay. You're coming home with me whether you want it or not.
So how many soups do you grab?
2. I'm not chancing another one in this fucking sash.
2, alright. You go up to the tobacco woman and goes, is that everything?
Yep, just the 2. I got a second one in my sash for later.
Alright, that'll be about 5 silver.
Oh, I'll call it a gold because you're so sweet.
Thank you. Mark off the gold. And she, you have a stupendous day.
Oh, you earned that gold. And I walk out the front of the store.
Well, and the one bar you had seen, the Angel Share, is directly next to you.
I will wait out front for the rest of the group.
Where are you other two? Were you just waiting outside the soup store, or did you go with Maeve?
yeah, I went with
I was
Maeve.
glancing around.
I went into the soup place. I wanted to get myself some soup.
All right.
I go out front, sweating bullets. I still can't believe this exists.
It was anything. I was debating on making a natural 20, but I was like, no. If you get 25 or more, then it exists. 24, the soup store does not exist.
I'm fucked.
But yeah, you guys can look around, and if there's any soups or anything that you would like, there is a wide variety. Whether there be any meats, no meats, some meats, half meats have veggies, all veggies, just soup, like...
Okay, I'm looking. Okay, you know how there's broccoli and cheese soup?
Yes.
Can I just get cheese soup?
That's just drinking fondue.
Make an investigation check.
Or you get the broccoli and cheese and you just take out the broccoli.
You're looking through the broccoli and cheese, and you find one in the broccoli and cheese section that the broccoli was forgot to be put in.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, you grab this, Ken's just like, that doesn't have any. That doesn't. Oh, is that what you want?
Yeah, I mean it's just cheese.
Interesting.
But cheese.
Fascinating.
Cheese is cheese, man.
Kent writes this down in his book.
Yeah, you write. Yeah, you write my little secret that I like cheese in there. See, it does
Yeah,
cheese
right.
later.
White man likes cheese.
Sometimes put a little bit of salt on it. You know, just a bit of pepper. Too much, a little bit too much. But anyway.
Kent looks for just like a tomato soup with like a little bit of seasoning in it or something. Something
Very
like
easy to
this.
find.
Oh yeah.
Just a easily basic soup. And she goes,
I'll also try and find like a meat stew or something. A proper thing.
yeah, like it's bordering on broth. Like
Ooh, can I just find au jus?
I don't know what the
What
fuck
the?
that is.
What is that? Say that
It's
word
literally
again.
just beef broth.
Oh, okay.
I would say no. Is this
Ah.
this store specializes in soups?
What about just like soup with a whole lot of beef?
I mean, I'm sure
And
there's
that's
something
about it.
similar.
Make another investigation check for me.
I love all this searching
With
for
advantage because I understand the Stewie
No.
decimal system.
soup.
Disadvantage because you
Oh.
brought up. Never mind, it's our natural one. You don't.
I'm still proud of the Stewie.
It's
recipes.
all.
I want that shit over top of my grave.
It's just all soup. Like it's
just soup.
it's just soup.
Go to the next aisle.
It's just soup.
Just more soup.
What do you
Just soup.
mean? It's just soup.
It's
You're like, that's
soup.
just soup. All he's seeing is soup now. You can't tell
So
the
you have-
difference.
You bring the two jars of soup and goes. That'll be 5 silver pieces for both of those, or if you'd like to pay separately, then that'd be about 2 silver and 5 copper.
How much silver was that again?
2
I will
silver,
go
5
ahead
copper.
and give away 5 silver. And I'll look to Ken and be like, how about just don't use that I like cheese against me at a later point, I guess. I don't know how, but just don't. Let me have
I'm not
this.
sure
Let me
what
in
have
the
kind
middle
this.
of in the middle of a fight with Kent, and they just bring out a block of Gouda. Goes, hey,
I'll fall for it.
I just give her a gold.
I gave her 5 silver.
Yeah, well, that works. Yeah, there you go.
okay, so no gold given, just the 5 silver.
I mean, is the 5
Yes.
silver paying for both of ours?
Yes.
Okay, and then I don't.
All right. And goes, very gracious. Have a stupendous day.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you.
We walk
You
out
all-
to join Maeve.
You're outside. Where do you go to eat your soups?
I'm already like halfway through my first soup.
Was there not
Oh.
like a dining area in the soup
This shit's
place?
good. No,
There
it's
is
a
a-
store.
There's a bar. They sell the soups. Eating it is your own worry. There is a
I'm
bar.
surprised
to
they
the
don't
direct
have
left of you.
like tables and chairs outside at least or something.
They just sell the soups. They have no reason to give
It would
dining
give
area
reason
to
for
you.
to stick around in case they want to get more soup. I feel like it would make a lot of sense.
Your own
Unless
the
I'm
immediate.
crazy.
Obviously, you are compared to this soup store. The only dining area available is a nearby tavern.
Well, we could go to that tavern while we eat.
By nearby, I mean neighboring. It is directly next to the soup store.
We can go to this
I go-
tavern nearby.
Can I go into the tavern and get a loaf of bread?
Oh, that's the fucking play.
Like just a loaf of bread?
Like just like a whole baguette.
Just a whole fucking baguette.
Of
Now,
course
are we
everyone
talking
would
like
try to get an
okay? Are
entire
we talking?
baguette.
Are we talking like a baguette or like the proper French baguette that's like this long, this fucking wide?
Okay, here's my vision. Okay, I'm imagining the glass jar is like a mason jar. I want a really long,
I didn't
narrow
realize these were
thing
jars
of bread
and not.
in order to dip it into the cheese soup.
Are the other two of you following?
Oh, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd want to sit down to eat.
Okay.
Love how this quickly devolved into a shopping stream because I had to look normal
cozy.
after listening in on fuck shit.
Casual, be casual, be casual.
Casual. Shopping episode. Woo!
Shopping.
Oh, I got Chinko jeans on the way.
Make a persuasion check, but with disadvantage.
Oh.
You, Brennan,
For what? The bread?
Okay.
for
bread?
asking for the bread. Yes, you'll
Damn.
learn why.
Damn.
I'm so confused by that.
19. You go up to the bartender, and the bartender, looking in, has the physique and build of a dragonborn. And as you get closer, at first you think, oh, it's a black dragonborn. It's a black scale dragonborn. As you get closer, like, no, it's not black scales. It's charred scales. And the in between, it's like a deep glow, and you realize that there's a dragonborn at the bar. Their scales look like charred rock. And as they open their mouth, you see a dull red-orange glow within their mouth.
My man.
And they go, "Why the hell are you asking me for bread?"
In all honesty, we got soup from next door, and I feel like bread and soup go well together, but they didn't sell bread, so I thought, hey, next door might have bread, and you seemed like a very nice fellow and a very nice establishment, and I figured that I could just, if I could get some bread from here.
He goes, "Here. So you're just gonna buy something from the next door store, not bringing any of your gold except for a simple loaf of bread, and think I'm gonna allow you to just sit down at any one of my tables and take up my tavern space?"
See, I never said I was actually going to stay. I was going to ask for the bread, maybe a drink or two. You know, if it helps, I'll pay extra for the drinks. Being that I did just stop by next door and it kind of just bothering you at this point. I do feel bad about it, but
He, at this point, sets, like, he sets what he was cleaning down and leans on the bar side and goes, "You're not from round here, are you?"
Are you
Nope.
a bubble blowing baby?
Correct me if I'm wrong,
Mhm.
but you wouldn't happen to be one of them plateau walkers, would you?
No, I'm actually from the second planet to the right, like in the night sky. If you look up and I look over, like 2 degrees to your north, I'm from over there.
Make
I'm just
a
visiting a family member.
make a deception check. 19. He goes, "Well, your companions here. I certainly know about all the gemstone dragon types,
Hello.
and I've
got-
never seen this one before."
Okay, long story with them actually. They're technically not even from. They're not even technically dead. That's a whole other situation though. They're
Yeah.
technically. They were
Butter me up.
on the plateau, but they technically didn't come from
The moment you
plateau.
say "from the plateau," he immediately cuts you off and goes, "I don't care the technicality that comes with their living or dying.
Soup?
No.
More for me.
You that live down there don't know what it is to be alive. In your fanciful magic town run by that egotistical wizard. Borthafak or whatever his name is.
Got real close there, buddy. You got real close.
I'ma tell you, and I need you to be honest with me. You're not claiming to be allies with those from a... How can I put this in a way that you'll understand? Incorrect view of how the world truly works. Right?
Do you understand that knowing how the world truly works is actually a very conceited mindset, and thinking that you have everything figured out without opening your mind to other people's ideals is just a very sad way to live?
Where were you before you died?
I'm not dead. This is my
Well.
spirit astrally projected into the afterlife because I'm part of a monastery that loves and cares for their own people. Go out and try to see the world in as many viewpoints as possible. You can ask about death, what comes after, or if death came for you,
He
or
immediately cuts you off, going,
And where were you before you astrally projected?
Oh, I was back in my monastery.
Right. But the world you lived in, there was towns and villages that you could go to, had their own livelihood and cultures and stuff, right?
I mean, yeah.
Right. And every other planet that lives in the sky above the plateau, they all share what is common with every other realm in which every soul lives. And that is a world that you travel across, whether by days or moments, to the next city, living in fear of death. This world, this realm, gives too much lax to the fear that death provides, and therefore people grow soft.
Well, I wouldn't say I quite fear death. I welcome it with open arms, as it marks another part of the journey I have to take, if not in life, then in unlife and what comes afterwards. There are a fair few folks that were convinced that nothing comes after. There are folks that are convinced that it's heaven, it's hell, it's whatever, it's good, it's bad. To be honest, it's pretty middling so far.
I digress. Them plateau livers don't really know what it is to be alive because they can sit on their living half and never fear a random monster, a random beast. They can live comfortably knowing that they will never have to fear for their life except for that by their fellow creature living by them. Yet as long as you don't live by their what was abandoned district, you don't really have to worry at all. And humans, they come here because your plateau-living people don't treat the human life as equal because it is so rare down there that they use the sanctuary of the magical transmutation as a safeguard for them to live comfortably and happily.
I mean, yeah, you got a point there.
You all, are too used to being safe. Living here, as grandiose as Thornton may be, there is always the threat of danger, whether it be from monster or man. There is always a greater threat that makes living that much greater, that you on the plateau never get the chance to appreciate.
You remember I told you I'm not actually from the plateau, and also, I mean, okay, I've been to the plateau a few times. You're right, it kind of smells a little bit, I'll be fully honest. But like,
He goes-
I've had to fight a few things there, and like those were pretty scary, and I definitely feared for my afterlife, if that's what you kind of call it, you know? So I
Yes,
mean, I
you
can
are
kind of understand where you're coming from.
He goes,
Right. Things down there were scary.
I
Or
mean, I
you
got
could
told
just-
about a dragon that vomits on you, and if you get vomited on, you see your worst nightmares made manifest, and it jumped into the middle of town. So
But
like,
there's no safe haven. I mean, living there, just go back to town and you're fine.
no, but like the fight was in the middle of town, if I remember correctly, by what fucking Garthadak told me.
She's telling the
Right.
truth.
That whole
Shit.
Grimworm deal, that thing never goes farther than 100, 200 feet into town. Never gets close enough to the living quarters that city provides.
All right, buddy, are you gonna give us bread or not?
I was
No.
literally thinking.
I'm gonna be 100% real. I was like on your side, and we were having a good conversation, but you've reiterated the same point like 7 times, and I'm getting bored. So I'm gonna go find a bakery. Have a good one, and I leave.
as you leave, he
Ken
like
follows because he's
stands.
also just ready to go.
He stands up to full height and says to you, Brenham, like like this blackish smoke filtering out of his mouth. He goes, like, kind of leans in, kind of close. He says,
Those who walk the plateau walk in the weakness of their flesh. Those who live on the planets outside of it both live outside of its rules and live within the excitement of mortality. No.
Can I straighten up?
Know that the plateau breeds weakness and despair.
Can I straighten up and like get as close to his face as I can, look him right in the eyes, and just go, okay, have fun with that. Boop his nose and run away.
Make
Get the fuck out of here!
make a dexterity check with advantage because he is not expecting that.
Who would?
that is the last thing he is expecting after
While
that
you
whole
were
conversation.
saying all that, I was like, holding back, trying to
Hold
say,
on,
give him
hold
a
on.
little smooch.
Hold
I
on.
lean in, just.
I was
Dylan,
about
shut
to
up, I'll
smooch
make
his
you shut
nose,
up.
and then I chose not to. So, yeah, I'll take that one.
23. You. Hold on, there's an ad going right now on audio stream. I'm going to wait till the ad is over, so there's a minute.
It was either going to be this, or I was going to be like, okay, can I look around? Can I glance around, see if I see a piece of bread? And
I'm like, the entire
see if I
time
can,
while
like-
he's talking, I'm just like, so why are you bringing all this up when we came here for bread?
Yeah, you kind of just started spieling.
And a
You want
place to
bread.
eat?
What about a lesson in racism and classism?
Look,
I'm like, bro, keep this to yourself. We just came here asking
sometimes
you a question.
Professional
You just
yapper over here.
sometimes you just come across a racist.
Apparently.
It's the world of unlimited opportunity, and sometimes that opportunity involves
No.
racism.
No, Raspy.
Or plateauism? Plateauisticism?
You sure I've heard of that religion?
You're the expert in religion.
All right, ad is back. So
You are.
I saw the ad was going, so I made sure to wait. So Brennan rolled a 23 to boop the nose of the racist Dragonborn.
You run away.
You and then run away. You will
That's part of
take.
it.
Hold on. You will take 15 points of fire damage from getting in close and the very heat of his breath. And then also touching, and the moment you touch, it is searing hot. Like the point of your finger that you touch immediately burned. There is going to be a burn scar there.
You do not have the asbestos-made hands of a cook.
Okay, I'll still
Thanks
do
for-
it, and then
thanks for
I'll
following
turn
the
around,
recipe.
book it out the door, and as I'm going out the door, I like shake my hand. Ouch! That was ow. Hey.
Yeah, you hear it, and he just pure going to rebuttal, but no clue what the fuck to say in response to him getting booped on the nose, especially considering what you can only assume. You know, Dragonborns have breath weapons.
Yes.
An elemental factor within their Dragonborn species. Based on the heat, the charred nature of his scales and skin, and the dull glow within his mouth and the smoke leaving as he talked, you can only assume that his breath weapon, or maybe it is, his breath weapon either is equivalent to or is in the heat range of whatever lava might bring. It is
Damn.
scorching hot as you leave the bar and join with the rest to find a place to eat your soup and find a bakery.
He comes
And
back.
we-
kinda
Yes,
burnt.
you do find a bakery.
We will
necessary.
end the session there.
Aw, man!
Oh, but I'm only 50
wanna eat my
strawberries away from making
soup!
Audrey do jumping jacks again.
Why are we so close? I wanna eat my soup!
Oh, don't worry. Here you go. Don't worry, I made Audrey do jumping jacks.
I'll do that.
Suck shit, asshole.
Do them. I wanted. Can we not eat our soup?
You get to next session.
Ah!
I'm already halfway done mine. I finished one guy.
I've been waiting.
I went on to the other one.
I just
I
wanna
pulled
eat
it
my
out. I was like, how the fuck do I
soup.
open a mason jar with one hand?
Get a little bit of
God
necrotic energy in the
damn
soup.
it.
Yeah, it's fine.
It has to happen. It goes in my
It's-
mouth, which is where the
Yeah.
necrotic energy is stored in the mouth.
It's like the whole thing about like letting the ash into the soup thing from the Russian magic clip.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
By the way, when you're describing this dude, the only fucking thing I could think of is my lovely little dragonborn lad I made. I was like, it's him. It's him.
Him but racist.
Him but racist.
my
He's too cool
God.
to
He's
be
so
racist.
cute.
He's 7 foot tall and the muscle for the local mafia. He also has 2 sets
Oh.
of horns.
Never mind.
Yeah. He's tiefling dragonborn. He's awesome.
Yeah,
I love him.
this
Tiefling
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn?
Yes, because tiefling can be any race. Same thing with Azamar.
Yes, because Tiefling is technically a demon.
It's someone
devil.
in your
Alright.
someone in your bloodline made a pact with a demon or a devil, and the devil's cashing in their chips.
I'm gonna make some notes about what happened today.
I love him. It took me forever to
Specifically
get
that I booped the Dragonborn's nose and got away.
I'm sure we'll remember that. I don't
I
think
made
we'll
a
forget about that.
Please, for the love of God, immortalize the Stewie decimal system.
please. It is my magnum opus.
You take 9 more points of damage, Maeve.
Kent noted that Bren likes cheese.
Every single time that the Stewie decimal system is mentioned, you take 2d6 damage.
Oh,
Stewie decimal
fuck yeah.
system. Stewie decimal system. Stewie decimal system.
Oh yeah, I might not be able to do next week because I got invited to a birthday party.
Ah!
Ugh!
Maybe we could try to reschedule
Brenham, you
it.
take 26 points of damage.
Oh, Elbows are.
You said Stewie Decimal System 3 times, so that's 60.
I
That's
thought-
66.
No, I only mentioned it like
Hmm.
in accordance to. Okay.
You said it 3 times. That's mentioning it 3 times. Therefore, that's 66 damage.
I thought it was damage to Maeve.
No, it's to whoever mentions it.
Aw. How much?
26.
If we want to try to reschedule next week, I think possibly Thursday?
I cannot
can't
do Thursdays.
do
Yeah, he has.
Friday.
Trent has Demon
My
Souls.
my
depends on-
IRL D&D game, which I will.
Gotcha.
Oh, right. Shit, I have to tell you. So we're doing do you guys know what a white elephant gift exchange is?
Yes.
I remember. Every
No.
time I remember hearing about those, because I can't exactly remember what they are, but every time I
So-
remember hearing about them, I get stressed
So basically, you buy presents, you wrap them, you put them under a tree, you draw numbers, you pick whichever present you want. You open it up, you go, wow, it's an avocado, thanks. And then the next person can either take a present from underneath the tree or take a present from somebody who has already opened theirs.
Dirty Santa.
Sure. So
Essentially the same thing, yeah.
our friend group, because we're all broke bitches, have set a $25 limit. And I've locked in exactly what my present's going to be. If you will
Oh.
check general chat, 6 copies of the card game Wordle
What?
and a $20 bill. I got all of that for $5.
That's amazing.
You got 6 copies?
It's
$5?
My favorite thing is it's still in the shipping packaging. It's still in the plastic wrap that they do that, and it has
Oh
all of the local
my
game stores
God.
shipping information on it.
I was looking at it because they were doing a clearance sale. They were doing a clearance sale. They had a bunch of shit on tables. It was like everything on this table is $10. Everything on this table is $5. And I pointed at the fucking 6 copies of the card game Wordle, and I went, "Hey, is it $5 for each individual one, or is it $5 for the whole thing?" And the owner went, "If you're gonna buy the whole thing, I'll give it to you for $5." And I went, "Sick."
That's amazing.
I was like, awesome. So that's how I am the proud owner of 6 copies of the card game Wordle. It's just Hangman.
I mean, I think if you only play one of them,
And the funniest
when
thing
you play
is,
one of them, the other 5 would be irrelevant.
yup, that's the bit.
That's exactly.
You could never in
You're
your
gonna
life
have
need
to-
6 copies of the card game Wordle.
You could. I guess that gives you the excuse to give them away to like people you know.
But the thing is, I actually have a place I could post about this, and people will be kind of hyped and find it really, really funny, because I follow a wonderful guy by the name of Cam Sandwich who does board gaming and tabletop like shit posting, basically. I need to pull up.
Hold on, before we start, goodbye stream.
stream.
Sorry you don't
Goodbye,
get to deal with the fuck
stream.
shit of.
This
Okay.
is normal.
Yes. Tune in every Saturday for more fuck shit.
Yep,
Who-
at 8:30 EST PM.
Yes,
Yeah,
typically. This one
Yeah.
started later because of my real life work being shit. But
Yes,
Says
thanks
the
for
one who
popping
said, "Oh,
around.
Also, all of us
Today.
being shit fucks, and me having to clutch the fuck out. I had to phase up.
Yep. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.